Kat and Nat over here. Their little podcast over here, our and Talk podcast. So, if you guys didn't watch or hear our first podcast, let's say that instead. Caitlin over here is actually she's pretty much my best friend over here. Pretty much.
Damn.
Yeah, pretty much.
I thought I was.
Girl, let's be honest, you're the only one right there. I have no other friends, it's just you, girl.
But not that lonely.
Sometimes.
But it's okay, I got you.
So Caitlin actually, she has her own events company. It's called Carbon Events, so we're super excited about it. She's had experience in the event coordination, industry for over a year now, right?
A lot more.
Yeah, over a year now for sure.
Almost 3.
And yeah, so like she just recently decided to open up her own, company sort of thing. So she's gonna be sharing with us some wonderful insight about the 5 key tips that people need for events. So
yeah, I'm excited.
Take it away. The stage is yours.
Well, thank you. Thank you. Okay, so let's just get started right off the bat. Number 1 is starting early. I have so many people come to me and their events like 2 or 3 months away and they want everything done yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
If you are planning an event takes super long time because of all the nitty-gritty stuff that you're doing. So you need at least 3 or 4 months in advance to plan.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it's a wedding or, hopefully a wedding, we plan way more than 6 months.
Yeah.
Like at least a year. Or birthday parties, anything of that caliber. Like some people might think like, shouldn't really take that long to plan.
Mm-hmm.
But it's outreaching, outsourcing, getting the right contacts, getting the right field, the right venue for yourself. So that framework starts everything. The second tip, which I suggest, is budgeting. Prices aren't what they seem to be anymore.
It's like those things where it's like you really don't expect it and you're like, when you go shopping, you're like, oh, look at this sweater, I love this, where you look at the price.
Cute.
Yeah, I don't like that anymore. Like it wasn't for me.
It's $15. It's $5 over my budget.
Yeah. It wasn't for me. No.
It doesn't even look that cute anymore anyways. That's what it is with a lot of things, right? So venues have gone up significantly in price. Just even florals, people don't realize the pricing. Even balloon arches blossomed of 2019.
Gosh, crazy.
It skyrocketed, but something of like a balloon arch, especially with the type of design that you want, can range anywhere from like 200 plus.
It's crazy.
And that's for balloons.
They're balloons.
Yeah.
So really?
I can vote on myself.
Like, really? But like, who's gonna put together like this crazy arch? But like, it's so crazy how like I feel like event planning has just elevated completely. And maybe it's because like obviously like everything's a lot more public now. You know, like social things like on Instagram, on Facebook, like. It's so, like, those things are so important. It's like those things, the nitty-gritty, those little details make the difference. And it's what people look for nowadays.
Yeah, they want something that's going to make their event stand out from anybody else's. But budgeting is number 2, and stick with it, right? Of course, budgeting is just a framework and a template. And you're always might be over in one area, but you can compensate in another area, right? So whether you're getting sponsors and then that's no longer a cost, so now you have an extra $1,000 to play around with, right? So there's little things to keep in mind.
I feel like that's a little insider tip too. Like sponsors help. Oh, it's a secret. Shh.
You're lucky. That one slipped. She called me out. She caught me.
But hold on. Getting the sponsors is another story.
That's
why
more
you're
work.
Here.
Exactly. This is why you hire me. Number 3, think big, but plan real. Again, this just goes back into budgeting. Everybody wants elaborate. Everybody wants the best of the best. Well, the best of the best costs premium dollar. You're going to pay for it. So you have to decide and might have to bend on a couple of things. Event planners, yes, we're miracle workers, but we're not going to bippity boppity boo anything out from you guys.
Well, it's like I remember you were telling me about this event, and you told me that this, like the person who, like your client, wanted a specific white Lamborghini.
Yeah.
And I remember you were stressing over this because you were like, Nat, she called me like 2 days before the event.
2 days before the event.
And said, I need this car, like I need this, and you were going crazy. And I remember you were so stressed out, but at the end of it, I'm like, Caitlin, did you get the car? You're like, yeah, I got the car.
Of course
like,
I got the car. it took some work, but definitely got it.
Mm-hmm.
That event, she had me on pins and needles the day of. And once everything ran through, it went through smoothly.
Yeah.
So I'm just glad I was able to pull that one off for her.
Yeah. That's like a success story there. It's like, I got the car. It was
Can't
there.
say anything now. Okay, so tip number 4, what I recommend is multitasking. Don't do it. You can't.
Mm-hmm.
If your mind is jumbled up with thinking of 101 things, you're not going to get anything done. And you're going to have partials done. And you're nowhere.
Yeah.
You're nowhere close to getting your event the way you want it. You're stressing out on top of it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not gonna help you. What's that going to do? Right? So really key in and focus on one thing at a time. So if you're going to try to do decor, focus on decor, how the look you want. Focus on the little details you want. If you're focusing on a venue, be specific. Take a day. Just look at venues, and it takes time,
mm-hmm.
right? So even so, it might seem like a lot of work, but that's what planning is, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
and
just
about, like the organization around that too.
100%,
right?
100%. If when things are flowing and fluid, and you're like, okay, Friday I'm gonna go do X, Y, and Z. Saturday I'm gonna do A, B, C.
Yeah.
It just makes everything and your stress level so much easier,
mm-hmm.
right? And a lot of people don't. They don't do that. They're like, oh, I got to do this, 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 and this. They don't write anything down, and then it's an afterthought.
Yeah.
And they come to their event, and they're like, I didn't get this.
Mm-hmm. And then they don't get the vision that they want.
Exactly. So instead of having something beautiful, you end up with something okay.
Yeah.
Or not.
Yeah.
Not to be rude.
Yeah.
To be.
It's like, no. Mm-mm.
Not gonna happen.
No.
And tip number 5, have fun regardless of what kind of event it is. If it's a gala, a birthday party, a wedding, you throw events to have that experience, to have those memories.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you gonna stress yourself out? Don't do it. It's not worth it. Enjoy the time, the people, the company that you have. That's what it's all about.
I feel like that goes back to really enjoying your process.
Yeah.
Right? And enjoying like the hustle and like the grind of, having to look for that car for 2 days straight. And like, of course it can be stressful. Of course it can be stressful at any job. With even just like in life in general, like it can be stressful to think about things. Yeah. But I think if you just have that, like you go back to that passion,
Mm-hmm.
then it kind of gives you the reminder, okay, like, yeah, maybe this may be annoying, but you know what, like, this is what I need to do sort of thing, so I'm going to go ahead and do it.
Yeah, and don't get me wrong, not all stress is bad all the time. Like, sometimes you need a little stress to light a fire in you to get going.
You're right, actually.
Right?
Yeah.
So, pros and cons, but we rather not be so stressed and have fluid throughout the entire event.
We need the balance. The balance where you're like...
Or a cocktail.
Yeah, that works, doing some research, having some wine. Why not? That's always good, too. A piece of cake there, too,
Or the whole cake.
Or the whole bottle.
2 bottles.
No, that's cool. Honestly, that was amazing. That was, like, super, like... Wow, like, that was really good. Like, I felt like that was really, like, it really just encompassed exactly what you do in literally 5 steps. Like, it's awesome. I love that.
Yeah, it's easy. Anything else?
Honestly, guys, stay tuned for more. This is just the beginning. That's so exciting.
Taste.